everybody back in action on Friday against Sunderland. How have your team prepared for this one?
Yeah, we've all been together this week. Good preparation. The boys are in good spirits. Obviously excited about the fifth round draw against Sunderland, and the travel and the next round. Trying to progress into the quarters will be our focus going forward. But all round good team spirit. Everyone's competitive, and looking forward to the game.
Well, let's talk about availability. You go into the game on really good form, having 2 victories in the league. So talk to us about your availability of players ahead of Friday.
Yes, we've had Danny rejoin the group in the last few weeks. Fletcher's had another week of returning and trying to get himself back to 100%. And thankfully Evans was able to play for us on Saturday. We're not too sure whether he'll be available on Friday yet due to the early kick-off against Newport on the Saturday, and being second choice keeper. Hopefully he's with us, but we won't be sure on that one yet. But everybody else is competitive, and looking forward to the game.
I want to talk about the benefits of having a big squad as well, and also your defenders playing so well with so many clean sheets at the moment. Does that give you a bit of a selection drama at the moment?
Yeah, definitely. In that area of our team at the moment, there is competition. Everybody's pushing each other, and arguably that's what's keeping everybody on their toes, and that's probably why we're defending so well. Keeping clean sheets and defending the goal well, and defending as a team is something we pride ourselves on as a group. We try to be together. We try to work as hard as we can and be industrious as a team, and make sure that we stop them first and foremost. And then if we know we can do that and stop their threats, then we know we've got the quality in the team to score goals like we did on Saturday against Cheltenham.
Just talking about Redmond Evans, who's been spending some really good time with Steve Mildenhall in the first team at the moment, in and around the first team. How's that helping his confidence, and how is that helping him as a captain when he comes back for your side as well?
Yeah, he's developing on and off the pitch as a leader. His character, his discipline's improved as well. He knows what's required to get to the next stage now, the next challenge. He's had really good exposure to the first team with Mildy. He's worked hard with Trav as well. They've both played a massive part in his development. Long may that continue with the staff around him, and hopefully he continues to develop himself personally as well, and continue to be a good leader for the group now and going forward as a person.
Let's talk about Sunderland then, your opponents. I'm sure you were tuning in to watch their live stream against Gillingham in the previous round, and they also got a 2-2 draw at the weekend. So what do you know about them, and what threat will they pose?
At the moment, it's been mainly around what we do and how we play, and if we can produce like some of the performances that we have done recently, especially Saturday, was a very good, exciting, attacking performance. The boys played really, really well in that fixture. If we can replicate that, we won't have to worry too much about the opposition. But naturally, like we have done in our previous games, we'll do our due diligence and make sure that we know what they're about, how they set up, and some of their main threats. And once we know that, we'll set our game plan together and we'll approach the game like we have done in our previous games.
And looking at Sunderland, do you think they're too many difference from your previous opponents in Manchester United?
They're a good side, got some really good threats, and to be honest, that they'll give us some problems within the game. We know that. We know that the fifth round onwards, there's going to be no poor sides within the group, within the competition. We need to make sure we're on it. We know that we need to defend well. A long travel, an overnight stay. Everything's different. The challenges in the environment's different for everybody, and if we can turn up on the day like they have done in all of our other fixtures, hopefully it's a positive result for us going forward.
Well, lastly, let's talk about that environment change. The boys will be doing an overnight stay. It's a long old travel to Sunderland, but also they will be playing at the Stadium of Light. We talk so much about that opportunity of playing at the county ground, but Stadium of Light will be a really good opportunity for these boys.
Yeah, in terms of the FA Youth Cup journey so far, the exposure that they've had to each individual game, a couple of away games, 2 games at home in front of a crowd. Now we go away overnight, a longer journey, a bigger stadium, against a team that's in a higher category and expected to win the game. So again, we go in as underdogs, with no fear. We'll approach the game like we normally do. So all of that together is as a journey for the FA Youth Cup, and experiences that the boys have had will only hold everything for them going forward in good stead, and about them experiences and making sure that we're producing good individuals as well as teams that are going to go on within their football career.
Best of luck tomorrow.
Cheers, Carl.